Sense. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. Cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Caroline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Caroline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Miowan within. She will take you in hand. Alright. I suppose we can do that. You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. Duty list. Upon accepting a quest, current objectives will appear under the quest title in the duty list. On the right side of the screen, a maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review the objectives and rewards. So we're doing this quest over here, coming to Gridania. Gotta speak with Mion. Oh yeah, that's our journal. A level 1 quest. Very cool. Let us continue. There's Honorant. Ooh, let's look over here. Wow. Well, our mouse is moving pretty fast. Let's system configuration, mouse settings. Let's lower that down. Ah. You made it, Gridania. Yeah, I did. We are here. Look how pretty it is. Trees. Growth everywhere. It's pretty. There's a little run on our little legs. This is cute. Oh man, we could jump. Woo. Jump like 4 times our height. Whoa. It's axe, buddy. Ooh. Wood. It's watching, you know. Hey, buddy. I am loving the Lala. Ain't he cute? Look at him. He's so small. We can zoom in on him. We're so cute. That's our view. That's our viewpoint. Excuse me, mister. Can you tell me where I'm supposed to go? Excuse me? No? No, you're not gonna say anything? We're so cute. Love it. Bunch of people in here. That's going to be our quest objective. Another Mion over there. Check out what else is going on. Look, we're like almost not even as big as the stools. We could almost walk under that table. Love it. Ooh, collecting rewards. Complete a quest by right-clicking the NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. Completing quests will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. Gil is the in-game money. We got a little sprout over our head because we're noobs. Well, what have we here? Being a sprout is awesome. A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I presume. Welcome. Mion's my name, or Mother Mion as most call me, and the Caroline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. Well, that's awfully nice of her. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? I agree. With outsiders' eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Guardian Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. Ah, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. And we saw that. It looked pretty bad. Scarcely a square mile of Twelveswood was spared the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left, then, is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name here. Right here. Oh, I would appreciate if you used your real name. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. That's my real name. Mother granted it me herself. 7-4, And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Yeah, yep. Very well. From this moment forward, you are registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Thought you just wanted me to do my part. Great things. Look at what just arrived. Another God's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open... Oh, still her. The Elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders must bring mistrust upon themselves? Nice visual for you. Knees, yeah. Can't see very high. You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Not the first hell, not the sixth hell, the seventh hell.
Pay that outpost no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12's wood of late, you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, their good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Miun to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know.
Stay hydrated for one. All right. Quest complete. Dang, our first completion. Yes. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. Oh, we finished the tutorial too. Awesome. I'm taking the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Miun, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Ugh. Oh, dang. He leveled. Woo! Oh, I got something for this. Good job, us. Main scenario quest. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorzea and her people are called main scenario quests. Now, these tasks are easily distinguishable from others by their unique icon. And that's what we're going to focus. We're definitely going to focus the main scenario quests. Quests using this icon indicate tasks or series of tasks are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. We're going to be hunting for these too because they can unlock like new features of your class or new mechanics in the game. We'll make sure to grab those as well. Cool. Talk to Mother Miun a wee bit more. Miun, the proprietress of the Caroline Company, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. All right. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, you must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Yeah, so every time you get to a new place, if you see an Aetheryte crystal, you grab it because sometimes it can be a little tricky to get back. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Lancers Guild. Yeah, Lancers. There's no better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Jillian, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets in the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parsmontret and listen well to his counsel. Hey Zan, welcome back. Good to see you. Master Merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Hey, I mean, it's true, but, you know, don't have to call it out.
Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your task, 7. Magnifica guide your path. Oh, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I'm certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide in their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness.
She just called us a neophyte.
Hi, I'm a smith.
I'm going to use that voice for him too. Just you wait. Main menu. Main menu grants quick and easy access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character under character opens a window containing your character's various attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and leave quests. Nice graphics. Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, the cutscenes are obviously way better, but yeah, the in-game graphics are pretty good too. And this game is like 10, 11 years old now. You're doing a pretty good job. If you wish to customize the game's various settings, including key binding, HUD layout, and system configuration, they all can be accessed via system. Select active help to redisplay these tutorial messages. Game progress is saved automatically, so there are no in-game save or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, it is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. Alright. Sanctuaries. Crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in this special area, you will accrue a rested bonus. The bonus will continue to grow even if you are offline. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefit of the rested bonus will be increased by 50%. That'll be huge. Your current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. If the bar is blue, it indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Inns and cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. To maximize your experience earning potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Cool. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the minimap, or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. The quest objective is located in that area. It will be indicated with a special icon. The location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. Sounds pretty easy. I suppose we can do that. So, I think she said I should... Oh, what's that? Whoa. That just disappeared. He had a box with wings, though. She said we should talk to this Smith guy.
Greetings. I'm one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forger of fortunes. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes, who are champions of tomorrow, are nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guide also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of venturing. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more.
New adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who take it upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor from a party both receive a bonus to experience points earned. That's cool. On invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with other mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. I think we're done with him for now. Let's do these 3 little tasks because we're a little. Oh, Wilson? Wilson looks more like a watermelon. All right. I'm not going to mess with my HUD and keybinds for now. Just keep trying to play as is. Shouldn't be too bad. I do have some preferred keybinds and setup that I like. This is the Aetheryte crystal they were talking about. Looks pretty cool. Of course, since this is the only one we'll touch for now, we can't really use it to teleport anymore. You attune to it. Yay! Oop. Greetings, adventurer. I see you faithfully following Mother Minuet's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisha, of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Return learned. You attune with the Aetherite, you're now able to use the return spell. That'll let us always come back to this Aetherite. Spell return can be used to instantly travel back to the Aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any magic MP and can be accessed by selecting return under travel from the main menu. The sole limitation of the spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes. Earth time. Only one home point may be set at any time. To make an Aetherite your new home point, right click on the crystal to bring up the Aetherite menu. Cool. We got that, and that's this spell right here, return. We can get rid of that, we don't need that. Cool. Now where we're going. Bring up our map. It's a little side quest. Looks like our main quest is taking us up there. So let's do that. Let's go to Old Gridania. There's like a gathering of people over here. I don't know what they're doing. Hey, everybody. Now, this is the market. We're supposed to go there to talk to somebody. Got all kinds of stuff. Got the market board there where you can trade stuff. Tool supplier, material mender. Find out about that stuff later. Battlecraft supplier. I think if you ever lose like a beginning weapon, you can go talk to that guy. Summoning bell, that'll summon a retainer. We'll learn about retainers later. Ooh, that's cool. I think that's an Alexander. Yeah, Toy Alexander. Cool. I think Polly knows a little bit about that right now. Yeah, we're supposed to talk to this guy. Who I have trouble saying his name. Parsmontrit. Parsmontrit. By what means does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsmontrit, master of markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Sorry, hard on the voice. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Minuan's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smelled that eel pie of yours a all my way. It's over. Okay. It looked really tasty. I took a couple nibbles. I'm small though, so you can't really tell. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well. I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with the quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Uldon merchants, and I might truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with the price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go pursue these stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I am weary of talking. Unless you have another eel pie, maybe? Cool. I like that guy. Handing over items. My voice is trash though. Oh my gosh. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armory chest into the item request window and click hand over to complete the transaction. Items can also be added to the item request window by right-clicking.